Hello YouTube, Infinite Magicraid community, Gandalf here. We got the double legendary summons right now, and this time the banner is actually quite decent. All of these heroes have a role to play somewhere. Lysander and Nidroid do serve well on the bleed team. Dez, we know, is a great partner with Bethany. Adeline we see very solid for HP burns, and Melot is very strong for poison teams because she can allow the entire poison team to just all pursue attack at the same time. So let's get right into it. Even on an account like this, I don't have full exclusive on all of the heroes. I don't actually even have a Dez. So really hoping that we get a Dez. I'm not counting on it, but if I get it, I'll be super happy. While we wait for the summons to come up, many of you probably saw the community post that I mentioned. This is a great week to do a reroll account, and I'm going to be starting a brand new account and really connect with the audience this time around, in the sense that I will not only be just doing the speedrun challenge on Hazanja, it will be really playing that account indefinitely, really experience kind of the end-to-end, like at least get to what I'm hoping is over the next 9 to 12 months, really get to master rank or master division on that account as well. And just to show what is it like as a new player joining the game 2 years in. We're very close to the 2-year anniversary. We're about two months away. So it's really good to see the game kind of alive and kicking, and not one of those, because gacha games are like a dime a dozen nowadays, right? And many of them are cash grabs. And I'm not saying this just because I'm partnering with the devs. Ooh, okay, nice. Okay, so 2 extra eyes right there. The game has seen a lot of updates and content, and they're really open to feedback. Yes, there's power creep. There's things that we don't like about the game, and end of the day, though, the fact that it's constantly getting updated is a great sign that the devs care, and stuff are coming out. We're getting more PvE content that's coming around just around the corner. So really looking forward to that as well, sharing that with you. But I think having a second account, I'm going to connect with you a lot better, because all of you know, as much as what I'm trying to do with the 2 accounts are a little bit different, right? With this account is really showing the quick rebuild. If you're a seasoned player and you came across my channel because it was prompted and it was like, hey, look, maybe you want to get back into the game, I'm talking to the devs right now about, are there better ways to bring back players? One of the biggest thing that with power creep is you really need to be able to access the heroes. For example, I feel really bad for people who are going to join maybe 2 weeks, come back 2 weeks from now and see how broken Eratos is, but have no ways of getting Eratos for maybe a good 2 months. Like Freud, I would love to have Freud available. I wish there's ways that we can get some of these newer heroes in a more guaranteed manner for people that are coming back, right? Super excited. I think this is the first time ever making it to Emperor on this account, because I think claim history, if you saw there, for the first time ever, I think that was for Emperor, getting to Emperor tier. So really excited to see that. On Advanced Arena, I don't think I have sat in first place for a while. I know it's not end of season, but it's super nice to see how my defense is holding up against everyone here. It's just amazing. I know people are not attacking me that much yet, but it's really nice to see that. Today, my account, you probably saw that quick 700, so maybe give you guys a quick update. What did I actually do with, I guess you can't see how much I spent. So with that, with those vouchers, what do we do? So first of all, we got Eratos to exclusive 1 from the event, which is really good. Allow me to, Eratos actually fits into your teams even at exclusive 0. just because of how her second skill works. Whenever your enemy is actually below 30%, this is going to be triggering, and you just start wiping everything. So it's like it's sort of like a really strong execute move in your team setup. So as long as you can bring someone low, you can like start triggering a chain reaction of executes. The other thing I did is, if you notice now that I got Beatrix all of a sudden to exclusive 3. So that was 2 copies from the event, the summer party event. So you saw that I actually spent that little bit extra and did the second one, second round of, and of course I did my, you notice that extra, that beginner wish is gone. So that I still haven't done my upscale pull yet. So I'm probably going to do that actually right now. I was really hoping for a copy of Dez. I'm really torn between getting Aiden versus Dez. I don't have Chelsea yet. Chelsea's a really solid burn hero, but out of the 3, I think I'm actually going to pull Aiden, because I see Dez coming back on these boxes so often with Bethany, right? So I can always grab it next month, but Aiden's a little bit harder to get. So I'm actually going to grab a copy of Aiden. Let's see, where's one with Aiden? Okay, there we go. I saw Aiden there. And I feel like Aiden is the hero that you really need for solid DPS on Purgatory of Sins. Like, it's really hard to do this without a solid one, right? Like, yes, the new mythic hero does do a bit of damage. Moshi just is more of a burst, doesn't do enough sustained damage. Aiden is really the main DPS killer here. We can't use Darmu with Indra very well, just simply because, I mean, the boss can only be hit 5% max HP each time, right? There's a cap for the damage he's taken, right? Where is it? Can only be, where does it say that? Yeah, each stage of the damage self-caps at 5% of max HP. So, I don't know. Like, maybe I'll give it one more try. Where is he? Where's Indra? Like, I feel like maybe is this option. Where's Indra? This is also the other problem. I guess it's one of those first world problems where you have too many heroes and you have trouble finding them. Great. I wish there was easier way of finding your heroes. So annoying. Right, I never had this problem on the OG account. Just simply because, you know, I don't have that many E5s. They're not all geared. So it's you're not gonna run into that kind of problem here. I wish in that selection screen, and maybe devs, if you're listening, you know, that's a place where you can maybe apply filters or something, making getting to that hero a lot easier. Okay, let's give that a shot, because they made it so that you really have to survive a lot of rounds with Indra. I feel like I know yesterday I really trash talked. The entire community is trash talking Zhongming. He was very hyped. He's supposed to be one of the 4 legendary dragons, like in Chinese mythology. So he's supposed to be hyped. Yet he kind of underperformed a little bit. Indra, in theory, would have to take 10 whole turns for this to work out. And right now, like, okay, so, and maybe it is working. I don't know. I mean, if he can do it, because he's doing the double turn every single time, right? And I think the AoE from Zhongming plus the control actually isn't that bad. You know what? And you know, the cleanse is good. Lydia is providing the extra cooldown so that it's easier for Damu to cycle. Okay, and then we're gonna have 2 more turns from Indra. The stuns are there. I think what's really cool about this is knowing that as long as the team can survive this, we're going to be okay. It's just going to be really bad when we don't survive this. Okay, perfect. Okay, we just barely made it. All right. So I suppose this could potentially work. I mean, Fiona, I'm just using Fiona as an option to provide the severe wound. I simply because I don't have a better. I'm waiting for Guhana to be used on a different team, right? So, but this we might be onto something. I mean, his AOE capabilities from Zhongming, right? Like the control in combination with Diamu's spam on the stun, it's really making this relatively easy. Diamu plus Indra together, you do have very nice setup in terms of the cooldowns and everything. And because you're guaranteed, because how high Indra's damage is, it's gonna be the same number of turns, right? So, you know, we're gonna be cleaving 5% at a time, unless this number changes. I think it's this one. Yeah, capped at 5%. So we kill all the enemy the first time around. The boss is going to be about half. Going to CC everything. And we do get the nice shielding from the 2, right? The natural shielding. You also get Zhongming applying the shields. I think it's just careful with the buffs because he doesn't provide buffs. So you're really counting on the other heroes to provide buff. But any of the heroes that provide the additional buffs to prevent the second skill will be helpful here. Like you always have shield on with this team. Oh no. Just in case anybody dies, right? You do with Fiona. The nice thing is I can manually revive them if I really have to. So yeah, maybe this team does work. Having that extra revive from Fiona does give you that additional comfort and safety. The shields are really big from wow. Okay, so that's 2 waves. And I feel like every wave kind of feels like this. Oh my god, did I literally just pick Aiden? Did I literally just pick Aiden instead of Daz? I feel so stupid right now. Well, now you know. Like and this is why we make videos, right? Just so that I can make mistakes on somebody else's dime. Well, I'm making these mistakes, and you're seeing them, and you know that you know which heroes to pick. Unfortunately, you know we're given a budget so that content creators usually have plenty of vultures to make content, and when we make mistakes, that's hopefully information for you that you don't have to make. So hopefully this gives Zhongming a little bit of a redemption, because this shield and horrify combo overall, I mean, it's working out, right? Like his AoE damage little by little is this control setup is giving you a solid option here. You can use pretty much any of the severe wound hero here, and I feel like you are in a very good spot. Just because even if the enemy like survive for many turns, right, we're okay CCing them. So Zhongming does have a place. We found a place for Zhongming. He has finally made it onto a team that's worth talking about. The attack down and the defense does make him relevant. Okay. Of course, I'm gonna check some of the higher stages right after this one and see if people are actually using him on higher stages. But I do feel like so far he's doing all right. Uh-oh. I think I spoke too soon. I mean, of course, it's because we're autoing. I think the boss is almost dead. Yeah. I think we got him. All right. Okay. Let's go back. Check some of the higher stages. Let's see if he's on there. Okay. Yeah. There you go. Klee's using it. People are still using. Okay. People are using it. I'm amazed at people doing this without 3 heroes that have I thought you need at least 3 tags, but there you go. Klee's still using him. Go Klee. Are people up to 30 yet? Wow. So he does have a place. I think he redeemed himself. So hopefully you enjoyed 2 parts of content in one video. I usually don't like to make super short summoning videos. It feels like very gimmicky in that sense. So yeah, I think this is really good sign. Maybe I spoke a little bit too soon on him. Of course, today, great opportunity for you to be building heroes. I'm actually going to be taking Veronica, regress her, bring out Momolo again, and hopefully Momolo is going to be able to boost some of the HP burn damage that I have. Really nice to have Beatrix E3 now, that being able to run some of the highest damaging teams. With Beatrix on my team, Endless Cloister, you see that yesterday I did clear stage 38, I think on the boss guide fast clearance reference. I was right here. I made it without Bambi. Basically, just make sure you put Bunny on the last spot, because Bunny has a chance of ignoring damage. As soon as you get the Mamook going, basically you need your entire team fast enough so that it cycles, so that the Bunny revive happens every single time you get AoE. That's how you kind of survive the whole thing. Mamook will have the Taunt immortality up the whole time, while the entire team just revives based on Bunny every time when the boss does AoE. That's the only way to survive this darn thing. With Beatrix, this becomes possible. You can see everybody is using Beatrix, and this is sort of like why we say, yeah, you do need Beatrix. So that's what I prioritize. I thought with Beatrix I can do some of the higher damage teams. It helped me clear on this content. Nobody's done 39 yet. So it's just simply the boss is so tanky. You have to run a full poison team. I don't have Amercando. I feel like you kind of need him to pull off enough damage there. Purgatory of Sins, I wonder from a ranking perspective, are people at 200 plus yet? Someone, do they have? Okay, I'm rank 14 this week so far. This is what my teams look like. I did another test today. I got to almost 4 million. The last team is still the same. I took out I made some changes here. I took out Lucia and I took out Anhegion. I put in here Beatrix along with Eratos. Damage went up to almost 800, so that was a nice improvement. But yeah, there's different ways to improve the team. I was hoping I also messed around with putting in Little Jack and Beatrix in this team. Yes, I also got 2 Bill, but that opens up for Jingle Bell to be on this team, but I don't have Des set up yet. So maybe once I have Des set up, it's a really good option here. And of course, on the first team, we're looking for opportunity to really take advantage of hopefully Eratos on a HP burn team, because with Ben Austin on there, because I think that's what some people are doing right now. Let's take a look. That's what I'm guessing. Yeah, this is yep, Ben Austin. This is kind of the setup I was just talking about, and of course this is the other setup. So yeah, in the last team, you see how good this is. I really need to get full versatility on Little Jack. I don't have that. I have Shield Smash on him. Full Devouring Set would be really nice, but obviously don't have that kind of a budget there. So anyways, hopefully that was a good account update. Do we have the championship? Can we see the Game of War? Oh, it's updated. Okay. Yes, it is for the first time ever. I made it to Emperor. I am super excited. Never done anything like this before. Yeah, just super hyped to be able to get a account to this level. I hope one of these days I make it into the top 8. Congratulations, Love Actually, for making it this far. Klee knocks out Bailey, and I hope I know it's a 97% to 3, but I'm rooting for you, Love Actually. I'm gonna do it live on stream. I believe in you. There you go. You got my vote of confidence. It probably will cost me the 1 Miracle Room, but you have pulled off some amazing wins in the past, and I wish you best of luck there. So yeah, overall, just a mix of updates, summons, and yeah, really excited to make progress on this account. Each month when we get a little bit budget. So if you're ever coming back to the game, what to prioritize on with the summer events. I highly recommend picking up some of the legendary limited heroes first as you're coming back. Spirit Beasts are game changing, but for the cost of them, I will highly recommend getting some of the limited heroes first. Once you have all the limited heroes, I will work on Spirit Beast. So next month, you'll see me really beefing up the Spirit Beast section. Once Eratos come back, I'll definitely have E3 on her. I will also be starting to look at beefing up the blessings a little bit as well. Getting mythic blessing across the board is also very important. But in terms of value for account, definitely start with the limited heroes as you come back to the game. Of course, wanting to get some of the nice heroes that they have released recently. That's definitely a goal as I save up some legendary eyes for them. All right, that's enough of an update on this account. Time for me to start a journey on a brand new account, and I'll see you over there in a future video. Finally, last thing, you probably saw the note up there. Please note that my code has changed. Now it says Gandalf 5, and the 5% will start coming around beginning of next month as we celebrate Canada Day here in Canada, and of course in the US, all my viewers out there, happy Independence Day on July 4th. And all the kids who are off school, summertime, enjoy the summer. Use my code beginning of the month and save that extra 5%. I'll see you guys soon. Gandalf out.